4월 3일 금요일입니다. 오전 8시 6분입니다. 이번 시간은 구약 성경을 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 신명기 23장 1절부터 영어 성경으로 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. He that is wounded he that is wounded in the stones or his privy member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. Because they made you not with bread and with water in the way when he came forth out of Egypt, and because they tired against the Balaam, the son of Beor of Pedar of Mesopotamia to cause the Nevertheless, the Lord thy God would not hearken unto Balaam, but the Lord thy God turned the course into a blessing unto thee, because the Lord thy God loved thee. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity, or thy days forever. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land. The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of the Lord in their third generation. When the host goes forth against us in enemies, then keep thee from every wicked thing. If there be among you any man that is not clean by reason of uncleanness, that chance him by night, then shall he go abroad out of the camp. He shall not come within the camp. But it shall be when evening comes on, he shall wash himself with water, and when the sun is down, he shall come into the camp again. Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad, and thou shalt have a feather upon thy weapon, and it shall be when thou wilt is thy shelf blood, thou shalt dig the earth, and shalt turn back and cover that which comes from thee. For the Lord, the God works in the midst of thy camp to deliver thee and to keep up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee. Thou shalt not deliver unto his master the servant which is escaped from his master unto thee. He shall dwell with thee, even among you, in that place which he shall choose in one of thy gates, where it likes him best. Thou shalt not oppress him. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow. For even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not lend upon usually to thy brother, usually of money, usually of victuals, usually of anything that is lent upon usually. Unto a stranger thou mayst lend upon usury, but unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to in the land whither thou goest to possess it. When thou shalt bow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not select to pay it, for the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to bow, it shall be no sin in thee. That which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep, and perform even free will offering, according as thou hast vowed unto the Lord thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth. When thou comest into thy neighbor's vineyard, then thou mayst eat grapes thy field at thine own pleasure, but thou shalt not put any in thy vessel. When thou comest into the standing corn of thy neighbor, then thou mayest pluck the ears with thy thine hand. But thou shalt not move a sickle unto thy neighbor's standing corn. When a man has taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he has found some uncleanness in her. Then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorcement and gives it in her hand and sends her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife. After that, she is defiled, for that is abomination before the Lord, and thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God give us for an inheritance. When a man has taken a new wife, he shall not go. Neither shall he be changed. He be charged with any business, but he shall be free at home 1 year, and shall cheer up his wife which he has taken. No man shall take the nether or the upper millstone to praise, for he takes a man's life to praise. If a man be found stealing any of his brethren of the children of Israel, and make us merchandise of him, or sell less him, then that thief shall die, and thou shalt put the evil away from among you. Take heed in the plague of leprosy, that thou observe diligently, and to according to, or that the priests to Levite shall teach you as I commanded them, so ye shall observe to do. Remember what the Lord thy God did unto Miriam by the way after that ye will come forth out of Egypt. When thou host rend thy brother and thing, thou shalt not go into his house to fetch his praise. Thou shalt stand up Lord, and the man to whom thou dost lend shall bring out the praise of Lord unto thee. And if the man be poor, thou shalt not sleep with his praise. In any case, thou shalt deliver him the praise again when the sun goes down, that he may sleep in his own raiment, and bless thee, and he shall be righteousness unto thee before the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of the brethren or of the stranger that are in the land within the gate. At his day, thou shalt give him his hire. Neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto the Lord, and it be sin unto thee. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. Thou shalt not the judgment of the stranger, nor of the fatherless, nor take a widow's raiment to praise. But thou shalt remember that thou wast upon the man in Egypt, and the Lord thy God redeemed the tenth. Therefore, I command thee to do this thing. When thou cuttest down thine harvest in thy field, and hast forgot a sheep in the field, thou shalt not go again to fetch it. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all the work of thine hands. When thou wast thine olive tree, thou shalt not go over the boughs again. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. When thou get list the grapes of thy vineyard, thou shalt not clean it afterward. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. And thou shalt remember that thou wast upon the man in the land of Egypt. Therefore I command thee to do this thing. If there be controversy between men, and they come unto judgment, that the judges may judge them, then they shall justify the righteous and them the wicked. They shall be, if the wicked man be or say to be beaten, that the judge shall cause him to lie down and to be beaten before his face, according to his report, by a certain number. For the stripes he may give him, and not exceed, lest if he should exceed and beat him above these with many strips, then thy brother should seem vile unto thee. Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn. If a brother and the were together, and one of them die, and have no child, the wife of the dead shall not marry without unto the stranger. Her husband, son, brother, shall go in unto her, and take her to him to wife, and perform the duty of an husband's brother unto her. And it shall be that the firstborn which she bear son shall succeed in the name of his brother which is dead, that his name be not put out of Israel. And if the man like not to take his brother's wife, then let his brother's wife go up to the gate unto the elders and say, my husband's brother refused to raise up unto his brother a man in a name in Israel. He will not perform the duty about my husband's brother. Then the elders of his city shall call him and speak unto him, and if he stand to it and say, I like not to take her, then shall his brother's wife come unto him in the presence of the elders, and lose his shoe from off his foot, and spit in his face, and shall answer and say, so shall it be done unto that man that will not build up his brother's house, and his name shall be called in Israel, the house by him that has his shoes. Women strive together one with another, and the wife of the one draws near for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smite him, and put the son forth her hand, and takes him by the secret. Then thou shalt clap her hand, saying, I shall not pity her. Thou shalt not have in thy back thy purse which great and small. Thou shalt not have in thine house diverse measures, great and small, but thou shalt have a perfect and just weight, a perfect and just measure shalt thou have, that thy days may be lengthened in the land which the Lord thy God gives thee. For all that do such things, and all that do unrighteously are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when he were composed out of Egypt. How he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that we are feeble shall behind thee when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not God. Therefore it shall be when the Lord thy God has given thee rest from all thine enemies round about in the land which the Lord thy God gives thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt brought out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. And it shall be when thou art come in unto the land which the Lord thy God gives thee for an inheritance, and possess it, and dwellest therein, that thou shalt take over the first of all the fruit of the earth, which thou shalt bring over thy land, that the Lord thy God gives thee, and shalt put it in a basket, and shalt go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose to place his name there. And thou shalt go unto the priest that shall be in those days, and say unto him, I profess this day unto the Lord thy God that I am come unto the country which the Lord sware unto our fathers for to give us. And the priest shall take the basket out of thine hand, and set it down before the altar of the Lord thy God. And thou shalt speak and say before the Lord thy God, Syrian, lady to Paris was my father, and he went down into Egypt and sojourned there with a few, and became their own nation, great, mighty, and populous. And the Egyptians ever entreated us, and afflicted us, and laid upon us hard upon this. And when we cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice, and looked on our affliction, and our labor, and our oppression. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand, and with an outstretched arm, and with great terrible listen, and with signs and with wonders. And he has brought us into this place, and has given us this land, even land that flows with milk and honey. And now, behold, I have brought the first fruits of the land, which thou, O Lord, hast given me, and thou shalt set it before the Lord thy God, and worship before the Lord thy God. And thou shalt rejoice in every good thing which the Lord thy God has given unto thee, and unto thine house, thou and the Levite and the stranger that is among you. When thou hast made an end of tithing or the tithes of in Christ the third year, which is the year of tithing, and he has given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within thy gates and be filled. Then thou shalt say before the Lord thy God, I have brought away the hallowed things out of mine house, and also have given them unto the Levite and unto the stranger, to the fatherless, and to the widow, according to all thy commandments which thou hast commanded me. I have not transgressed thy commandments. I have not eaten thereof in my morning, neither have I taken away aught thereof for any unclean user, nor given aught thereof for the dead, but I have hearkened to the voice of the Lord my God, and have done according to all that thou hast commanded me. Look down from thy holy habitation from heaven, and bless thy people Israel, and the land which thou hast given us, as thou swearest unto our fathers, a land that flows with milk and honey. This day the Lord thy God has commanded thee to do this day teach and judgments. Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Thou hast about the Lord this day to obey thy God, and to work in his ways, and to keep his teach and his commandments and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. And the Lord has about thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he has promised thee, and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations, which he has made in praise, and in name, and in honor, and that thou mayest be an holy people unto the Lord thy God, as he has spoken. 신명기 26장 19절까지 읽어보았습니다. 다음 27장은 저녁에 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.